get that treat.
Hey everyone, welcome to Why We Golf. I'm Ricky. I've been playing golf for about 3 years. I'm shooting in the mid-90s and I'm really trying to break 90. So I'm going to be copying my favorite player's swing, which is Tiger Woods' early 2000s. After I feel like I've gotten my swing as close as possible, I'm going to be playing around and see if I can break 90. So follow along in the series called Swing Like a Pro. Alright, so this first video in this series is pretty much just going to be focusing on my actual swing. I'm going to show you my range session and we're going to analyze some of my swings just to see what are the main things I need to change and what these next videos are going to be composed of. So take a look and we'll analyze it afterwards. Alright, so I know this is going to look kind of boonk because I'm using photos to draw this, but just, bear with me. So this is, I would say, one of my good drives. And you can see right now my takeaway is on the inside. That's something that I already know I need to fix. When I get to the top, the club's not really fully facing the target. It's a little bit laid off. I'd like that, to be a little further back if possible, and I think the main reason why is because my hips aren't fully open. I think they can go a little bit more and give me a little bit more reach. At least when I look at Tiger Woods' swing, I feel like that's one of the main differences. Next, I drew this other line from my grip down to the ball just to show that the downswing plane, this ball was good because it stays under this plane. So you can see it kind of travels just beneath it, and then you can see the ball just goes straight down the middle. So when I look at this swing, some of the main things that catch my eye are the takeaway, because I'm I am inside. I like to keep the outside a little bit more. I like to rotate a little bit more, get further back with my hips. And then the biggest thing that I've been working on, or at least trying to work on, is this back foot right here. So before I even hit the ball, I'm already on my toes, and I'm just really far up there. I'm like standing up out of my posture. So that's some of the biggest issues I see in my swing that create inconsistencies. I have had lessons before for driver, and when I talked to my coach back then about it, he'd say it's not too bad of an issue, the back foot. However, that's just something I want to fix. So that's pretty much the main things that I see in my swing. And how I'm going to break this down, these next few videos, I'm going to do an actual round where I play on the course. I'm not going to be recording every single shot, but I'm just going to be recording some highlights and kind of showing what did I shoot and take it from there. These next videos afterwards, I'm going to be doing an entire video devoted just to trying to copy Tiger Woods' tempo, because tempo I think is one of the hardest things to actually mimic, just because everyone swings at different speeds, and it's also really hard to feel like you're setting the club at the top. I know with me, I sometimes rush my transition, so I'll get to the top and then my hips just want to fire almost before I even get there. Next, after the tempo, I want to do an entire video just on the backswing. Really try to feel like I'm getting in the same positions as Tiger. I know he's not this inside, like when you see the club way under that plane. I know that's something I can work on. After doing an entire video on just trying to reach as far back as Tiger and the entire just backswing, I want to do an entire video on weight shift, because I already know I have a lot of issues with that. I know a lot of my weight is in my toes when I'm doing my swings, and I'm going to try to push that back closer to my heels. I guess in the middle of my foot is like the right place it should be at. Yeah, so I'll do an entire video just on the weight shift and my footwork, and that's where I'm going to be targeting this back foot from coming up too early. I think what I'm doing wrong here is I'm firing the hips really early in the swing when I should really be kind of covering the ball with my chest instead. But you can kind of see my chest goes up and back and just all kinds of things going wrong there. Next, I want to work on the follow through, which to me is mainly just balance and keeping the club traveling through the ball, and just watching Tiger how he does it. It's probably some of the best balance you can see on the tour. So I want to try to emulate that as well. This specific swing that I did is not bad. The balance was actually pretty good, but I wouldn't say that's my norm. Usually I'm off balance when I'm swinging. So, and next, after the follow through video, I'm going to do kind of a before and after comparison of my swing from the first video. So I'm going to be using this swing for the before video, and then I'm going to be comparing it to the after swing, which obviously we're not there yet. Lastly, I'm going to play one more round with the new swing and just compare my score and see if I break 90. If I do, I'll be extremely hyped and we will, I don't know, celebrate somehow. So one last thing I want to mention is that I pretty much know I'm not going to be able to copy Tiger Woods' swing exactly to the tee with every single position that he hits. It would just take, honestly, probably over a year of just constant commitment to this. Instead, I just want to see how close I can get with the time frame that I'm given. I want to try to record one video a week and maybe 2 range sessions that I'll actually be working on, and just see if my score actually improves. So that's pretty much the whole point of this. I'm not expecting my swing to look exactly like Tiger's, but I do want to try to copy as close as possible with what I can do. So if you like this kind of video, feel free to subscribe. You'll be able to see the next one. I'm going to try to upload at least 1 video a week, and I might hit a few range sessions on my own just because I know I'm going to need to practice a lot to actually make these changes stick. So hope you enjoyed, like the video if you did, and I'll catch you next time.
Let me ask you, what club were you just hitting?
That was 4.
Jeez, but your swing's insane.